So, good evening, everybody. I want to appreciate you for being part. I want to appreciate you for being part of this class. In fact, it has been a wonderful moment with all of you. Honestly, you people, this particular set I have, you are so amazing. I appreciate all of you because you saw me like one small boy who is training you people. Let us support him and all of that. And I know so strongly that one or two ways you guys must have gained some things from this training. Today being the last day for this training does not mean that the training ends here. Like I always say, that we have a section for advanced class. And that advanced class is exactly going to be coming up around Wednesday. And if you check my if I check my calendar now, Wednesday is more or less like 19th that the advanced class is coming up. And I said that that advanced class will elapse on the 3rd of July. What are you going to be learning in that advanced class? Awesome strategies. All the SMC and co, all of you have listed how to manage trades and all of that you learn it. But guess what? I am going to note the students I have in this class so that I can know your strategies. Your strategies are the exact things I'll be working with, especially in the aspect of design of robots. I told you the robot is for you to design robots, no problems about that. But you must go through the advanced class if you want to discuss anything about robots with me. Why? It is the strategy you know and the strategy you put at that will be used in the design of the robot. That's what we will use to design your robot. Thank you so much. I promise you that I'll be looking at moving average today. And moving average is actually in two regions. And these regions we are talking about is one, exponential moving average and simple moving average. When we were in school, we are told a lot of things about exponential and simple moving average. Now, a lot of people have different means of working with moving average. We hear some people saying that when the blue line crosses the red line, we buy. When the blue line, red line crosses the blue line, we sell. Well, like I always say, this business, there's no champion. As I even being your mentor in this place does not mean I'm your boss. It will shock you that what you can even know a particular strategy better than me. Are you with me? So it doesn't mean I'm your boss. In this business of trading, there's one thing I constantly announce every day. If you have always listened to me, that nobody is a boss. Whatever you have can work better than Mr. B. Are you with me? And we constantly learn in this business. I still read. I read deeply when it comes about forex. Are you with me? So let's go straight to today's business. We are looking at moving averages MA. Now my chart, I have trading view for dairy. Awesome. This is my chart. I just love to work with 1 hour time frame. I'm not saying 4 hours time frame does not work. It works perfectly. So looking at this is what I have. I'll go to my indicator. I'll type moving average. The first moving average you see is a simple, is a good one you see. Then you click another moving average again, you click on. Once you click on the first moving average, you click again, you see the two of them appearing on the chart. If you look closely, by the left-hand side of the chart, you see MA9, close 0, SMA9. SMA means simple moving average. Now, if you observe, we have two of it on the screen. The reason why it is coming out as one is because.
Hello.
Yes.
Sorry. Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yeah.
I didn't capture what do you mean by SMA. And secondly, you said that moving average, you will click twice, right?
Yes, sir. You click
All
twice.
right.
If you want another moving average, you click on that same moving average, it will appear as 3. See, let me tell you something, class. Some people like to work with 4 moving averages. To me, that's confusion of the highest order. I'm sorry. This business, we are not trading Forex for us to get confused. We are trading Forex for us to make money and to enjoy our lives. When you are working with 4 moving averages, I mean, that's headache. 2 is perfectly okay. And that's exactly what I've been teaching you here. So what will I do next? I'll come here. I'll click on settings. Input. I'll change this to 20 period moving average. Can see, still on SMA, I leave. Offset smoothly 9, good. Then I stop. So if you observe my screen, you can see that the second moving average is now showing. Why? Because the period of the moving average is different from the second one. The moving average is now 20, while the second moving average is 9. So what do? I can change colors. Right. I can even make it thick so that when we make our analysis, it will be clear. Can you see? Then if I want to work on the opacity, that's fine, but I don't need that for now. Usually, when I'm working with moving averages, I like to work with 2 numbers. And the numbers are 20 and 10. If I click on settings, input. Once I click on settings, then this is 10. Okay, so that's perfect. Now that I have 10, I can click on OK. If you look at the left-hand side of my screen, you can see that this is 20 and this is 10. Yes, this is the big business. For me, this is the main activity. How do I work with this movie? Still on 1 hour time frame. Still on 1 hour time frame. Yes, I got your message. You said, I will drop a recorded video, sir. Work with that. I can assure you, you will see what I'm trying to say. Still on 1 hour time frame. Please, when you are working with your chart, you have to be very, very careful with shrinking. Are you with me? Now, when I mean shrinking, if you over shrink this up, you might lost it. Shrink it at a normal way that your eyesight can understand it. How does this work? It's just a very simple analysis. Whenever you notice that 2 moving averages, look at this situation. I've been working with volatility. Let me work with excuse me. Let me work with crash 1000 or boom 1000. Can you see this? The same thing appears for boom 1000. Now, if you are trading boom, pay attention to what I'm about to say. If you look closely, you see that this moving average consolidated from year to year. I'm looking at the previous chart, not the current one. There was a consolidation from year to year. So all through this place, the moving average consolidated. All of a sudden, there was an outburst from this place. That outburst was a sign that there is going to be a sell. You were not so sure of your entry point. Why? Because the 2 mounts are totally out. Now, if the 2 mounts are totally out, then it means that I'll come here, and once this comes to this region, then what do? I'll just come here and I'll put my line. I'll put my line here. Now, please listen carefully. When the moving averages have crossed themselves down, don't bother to rush into the market as a sell. You are not so sure if the market was going to go as a sell. What do? You come here and put your trend line here. Now, you might be wondering, Mr. Gospel, how do I know exactly where to put the line? That's not a problem. Take your measuring tool, come to this region and measure this down. Can you see this? This is about 30 pips downwards. This is about 30 pips downwards. From that 30 pips downwards, what do? You put your line at that spot. Now, once that line is placed here, you can now come here and measure a 50 pips. Measure a 50 pips. This is 100 pips here. You measure a 50 pips. You can see a 50 pips is synonymous to this. Can you see what I've done there? Oh, sorry, let me go back. Measure a 50 pips down. 50 pips is synonymous. Once you click on that, take a line and come here. Yes, that place will disappear, but put it around there. Can you see? It means that you virtually gain $50. Oh, sorry, it depends on what you are trading. I'm trading boom 1,000. Unless I'm trading with 0.2 lot size, then with that 50 pips, I'm going to earn a very good amount because 0.2 is not a small amount. That's about $2,000 approximately. And that can give me almost like $50. That's $50 precisely, yeah. For $50 to $100. Are you with me? So that's the profit I can get here. Now look closely. This traded for long. Somebody might be asking, is $50 not too small? How do I follow the market? That's not the problem. The best way to follow the market is by trade stopping. What is trade stopping? Let's say you have, quickly, let me talk about trade stopping. Let's say you have an entry point here. I'm going to indicate this entry point with a black line. And you have another blue line. This blue line here is your TP. TP is always known for blue. Then let's say this is your red line. The red line comes here and you have here. So let's say you click on this. If this is the red line, can you see? Now listen, what is trade stopping? If you have the trade, let's say if this trade is on a buy, let's say this trade passes the entry point and it starts going as a buy. Let's say it reaches this point and you are feeling worried that, with this amount I've made, there's every tendency that this trade can go down. It's not a problem. What do? Just move that your stop loss, which is below, ahead of your entry point to a convenient point you want, such that even if the market turns and come to hit you at that stop loss that is above your entry point, you still make some good profit for yourself. See, this is one way traders used to manage their accounts. If you don't know how to trade stop, if you don't know how to partial close, if you don't know how to hedge, in fact, I wonder how you can manage your account. There's still one more again. I don't know why that is not coming to my mind. Oh, twin trading. If you don't know how to twin trade, then you have a lot of things to do when it comes to management of account. Are you with me? So in this case, that is how you can maximize your profits using the trade stopping pattern. Are you with me? Trade stopping has been in existence for long, and it's a good way so many traders use to help themselves. Are you with me? So that is that. Now let us consider a condition for a buy. Let's consider a condition for a buy. Let's say this trade goes and so for long, you rode the market down. Now, can you see that a crossing has occurred here? The man said I should always make my confirmations with 30 pips upwards. Thank God, that's exactly the 30 pips I did. Once I click on this, just locate this point here. It's not a problem. That's why you have horizontal lines. Put it here. Come here and ride the market. Please note, when moving averages starts showing a consolidation line like this, that's every tendency that market will be on a range market. And if a market is in a range market, that is very, very bad. Are you with me? Because you'll be so confused, especially if you are the type of person who wants to make money daily. You'll be so confused in the forex market. Are you with me? So let me talk about this one too. Okay, let's look at the current condition of this market. Let me use a live chart to make analysis. Yes, I love what I'm saying. I love what I'm saying. Look at this. This trade sold for a very few pips. Can you see? Based on what I said now, this sold for a very few pips. I think it sold for about 126 pips. It sold for about 126 pips. Now, after being sold, after that's happening, it appears that the market, please look at what I'm about to say. This what I'm about to say is very, very important. It appears that it's as if these two lines, if you look closely, is looking like these two lines now, they want to join together. Listen, whenever the two moving averages are coming closer to themselves, there's every tendency that they want to cross each other. And once they cross each other, there's a change of direction. Listen, I'm not saying that when you buy, you must come down as a sell. When you go down as a sell, you must go up as a buy. No, that's what I'm saying. You can continually be going up as a buy. It depends on where the two lines crosses themselves to. Are you with me? So look at this now. This is about to cross. Now, as a wise trader, if you have earned 126 pips in the market, my candid advice is for you to what? Close your profit and leave the market before you regret it. Close your profit, close in profit and leave the market. What I'm seeing here, if you think it's a lie, go and make your research. There's every tendency that this moving average will come together soon and they will cross themselves. And you never can tell if they will now cross up and go massively. Let me tell you something. I'm ending this class with this discussion. We can never earn the whole money in the forex market. Take it or leave it. We can never earn the whole money in the forex market. If you know why I'm saying this, if you think that you're a kind of person that if you make $9 or $10 in the market and you extend that same trade was still going and you be feeling bad, you are making a big mistake. You better be grateful to God that you're not in a big loss. That's the truth. You can never earn your money, but rather, if you trade, you make a good profit that can satisfy you and your family for that day. Please close and say bye-bye to the market. I know that no matter your level of professionalism in this business, there is no how greed will not come into you. Who says that even the whole self does not have the element of greed? If you think till now, I don't have the element of greed, you are making a big mistake. The only way I trade, let me give you one secret today. This is how I trade. Let's say, for instance, I'm giving an example. I have only $100 in the market. I would have given myself a target that, well, I'll be making $10 every day. From Monday to Friday, that's $50. From Monday to Sunday, that's $70. So that means that I'll make $70 if somebody is not greedy, you use $100 to make $70 in a week. What kind of job are you looking for again? But the reverse is the case. And that's why I always tell all my students that please watch your lot sizes. Your lot sizes are very, very important. Are you with me? If you have a lot size that is far, far above your market, I always advise to use what they call it, to check your margin level percent. Because your margin level percent will determine how healthy your trade seems to be. Yeah. So that will be all for today. So I'll be dropping the account details on the screen so that we can start pushing in our payments. And by the grace of God, we'll start our class on Wednesday. Yes, Mr. Ken, this is what I will advise you to do. I will drop this video on the platform. I will advise you to rewatch this video. Any region you have questions, I have not slept. I'm still very much awake. Please take your time and push in your questions to my WhatsApp. I'll be there to respond to you. I don't know, is that fine by you, sir? Hello, Mr. Ken, is that fine by you? Okay, I think I have to stop here for today. All right, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for being part. See you in my next class. Bye.
Hello?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Honestly, I don't know whether